Hey everybody, in today's video we're going to be talking about the GPS on our Casio G-Shock QW3475 is the module of this watch. And not only are we talking about GPS, but we're going to be talking about the GPS options when you're doing a running exercise on the watch. So this watch is really kind of designed for runners. You have a pre-designated button over here on the left. It's going to act as your select button, but it'll also act as your quick link to get to your run activity. When you do a run activity, by default, this watch has the GPS turned on, and basically what that's going to do for you is allow you to get a map of where it is that you've gone, your distance, so on and so forth. You can turn that off if you want to, and you've also got a couple options as far as how often is the GPS reading your information. The only reason this is really important is if you're trying to preserve battery life. Maybe you don't care about the map information too much. You care more about battery life. That's where you can turn these features off or adjust them accordingly. So first and foremost, you have to be in the run activity in order to get to the run settings. I'm going to go ahead and press the middle button on the left-hand side. That'll start connecting me to the GPS, take me into the run activity, but I can go ahead and press the display button up here to basically bypass the GPS connection and go straight into the activity. You'll notice there's a little blinking indicator up here that is showing that it's still trying to connect to my GPS. While I'm in the run activity, I can press and hold the display button. It's the top left button, and that will take me into the settings for the running activity. Now, everything I'm showing you on this watch can also be done on the G-Shock Move app on your cell phone. I'll say this, the app on your cell phone is not very user-friendly. I actually prefer doing most of my settings on the watch versus using the cell phone app. The first option you will see under here is GPS. You can choose any of the options by pressing the middle button on the left. If you wanted to go down to a different option, you could use the mode button to go down. You can use the display button to go up. I'm going to choose GPS, and then the first option under the GPS settings is going to be using GPS. If you wanted to, you could turn the GPS off completely for your running activity, which basically means when you go out and you do a run, it'll still track your time, but it won't be tracking any map information. You could simply go down, press the middle button to turn that off if you wanted to. I'll go ahead and press back though. I'm going to leave the GPS on. I wanted to show you one other setting, and that is interval. Now, unfortunately, Casio doesn't make this stuff that easy to figure out. If you go into interval, they give you two options, normal and long. I wish they would have labeled these different. Basically, normal means that it will acquire your location every second that the GPS is connected. If you go down to long, it will acquire your location every minute the GPS is connected. So what's going to happen with your map is you won't have as good of a map because it's basically taking breadcrumbs every minute. The positive of this value, though, is it's going to use a lot less battery life because it's only connecting to the GPS once a minute versus every second. Anyway, just to let you know those options are there, you can set it to whatever value you want. I'm going to go ahead and just put mine to normal. It says setting complete. I wanted to show you that. I hadn't made any adjustments. I could have easily just pressed the back button. Once you've got it set the way you want, you can go back. When you're in your run activity, you're just going to press the run button, and that will start the running activity. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. Gives you a quick look at your GPS options for your run activity on your G-Shock QW3475 watch. Thanks for watching.